Hey guys, I am back and I wanted to do a video of the tag that's going around. As you see, I've got little baby Janica here who is hanging out in this little precious romper by Paz Rodriguez. It's beautiful, pink striped and flowered and checkered. It's so cute on her. I love it and the colors are great. But anyways, I'll let you guys look at her while I'm doing the tag video. Yes, I will do a details video very, very soon. It hasn't been nice here weather-wise, so that's really all I've been waiting for, for it to be a nice non-overcast day so that you guys can see her in her true beauty, so to speak. So, the tag video is whether or not you are a closet reborn mommy. And unfortunately, it's just not a simple answer type thing for me. I can safely say that all of my family members know about my hobby because, you know, as a little girl all the way up through adulthood, I've collected some form of dolls in my life. So my family members, nobody's surprised at the fact that I still enjoy collecting dolls because I've always loved babies. And, you know, life like dolls has apparently, you know, the thing for me. And it has been since, you know, I discovered the Reborns and everything. But so my family members, they all know about my hobby. Most of them don't really talk about it or ask about it or want to see them. They just happen to know the fact that I have a doll nursery in my house and that I collect. Other than that, they probably don't know a whole lot, nor would they care to. They don't really, it's neither here nor there. Nobody really says anything about it. My mother is a very strong supporter of my hobby. She actually loves my dolls. She loves to see who comes and goes from the nursery, and she does have her favorites, and this one right here is definitely her favorite. Actually, Janica is the household favorite of everybody in the household, my daughters included. Yeah, so my family members know. My mom is very supportive. My other half, of course, he's neither here nor there. He rarely ever even says much about it. He's coming to the doll show with me, so he's obviously supportive. Does he know the ins and outs of it and what I spend? No, and it's probably best that way. But as long as it doesn't affect our household, I don't think he really cares. Does he want to see the babies and hold the babies? No, but he does love to show our friends when they come over as a shock factor because they're so realistic and people are so taken back by them. So that being said, my friends, there's a handful of my friends that definitely know I collect. I don't think any of them really understand it, so it's not something we talk about. But I'm very careful about which friends I choose to tell because even people I've known for years can be very judgmental when it concerns something they don't understand. So I just don't, I have my doll friends. That's my group of people, my base of people I like to spend a lot of my time with, and I'm so glad that I have all of you guys out there in the community because I've made so many friends that I call real friends in the Reborn and doll collecting community. So I'm very, very lucky and fortunate there. And, you know, so essentially, yes, people around me know of my hobby. But that being said, I also, because of what I do in the line of work that I do, I'm in the financial industry, and it is a small community in which I live and work in. So on the, you know, the whole subject of taking your reborn out or your baby out in public, I do occasionally take my dolls out in public, but generally not very much like locally. I'll usually take them somewhere farther away, hoping I will not run into anybody that I know because I'm not sure how I'd handle it. I get very nervous. If I was with another reborn mommy, I would not be nervous. I can tell you that much. But when I'm by myself, even with my daughters have gone with me and taken them out. And I do take them for strolls around our neighborhood. But I like to keep it short and sweet. And I don't stroll for, you know, a lot of places where I know I'll run into people because of the fact of what I do for a living. And I would never, I don't want to say my employer would put my job in jeopardy because of my hobby, but it's so misunderstood that I would never want to risk what would, you know, what would be perceived and the type of person I am based on a fact that I have a hobby like this. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that they would. I just know that people do have very strong opinions about these dolls, and some really, really hate it. And there are a couple of my coworkers that know about it, and they're like, "Oh my gosh!" And they don't really say anything other than that's creepy. So I have just left it at that. And so am I a closet reborn mommy? I would say yes and no. So I don't, like I said, I don't think it's a simple answer. And I think it is for many collectors. I don't think it's the simple yes or no answer to that question, because it's just more complicated because of circumstance. So there are times and places that I would be very free and open with having my doll with me. But then there's other times where I would absolutely not want to have, you know, anything brought up about, you know, my hobby, because it's just so perceived as being so strange. But I've been collecting for a really long time. So when I have like meetups with people, or I have friends and things that are other collectors that I would get together with, I would be absolutely fine with going out in public as long as I had someone with me. I think it's safety in numbers for me. And I know Yvonne was saying, like, you know, you go through this mental checklist, like when you're getting ready to take your doll out, if you're going to, you have to have everything in place. You have to have like the backup plan of, okay, so if someone approaches me, how am I going to handle it? What am I going to say? Am I going to have the appropriate response so that I'm comfortable with being out with the doll? I think that's a huge thing for me as well. So I was kind of chuckling as I was listening to Yvonne's response. And same with when I decide whether or not I want to tell my friends or new people in my life about the dolls. Because you really just, people are so funny. Just people you would never expect would be so accepting of it. And then people I thought would think it's so cool are completely creeped out and weirded out and like beyond judgmental about it. And for me, I am not a judgmental person of anybody. I believe everybody can have their hobbies and things that they enjoy in life. So therefore, I don't expect people would judge me. But yet, it's just not the nature of everybody else in the world, I suppose. So yeah, so I'm kind of half in and half out. As somebody else had mentioned also, I'm got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's a good way of explaining it. Depends on who I'm around, if I'm a closet reborn mommy or not. But yeah, I mean, I love this hobby. I can't imagine my life without this hobby. I've had this hobby for so long, and in different ways and ways to enjoy it. Like, you know, I was a member of Doll Fan, which is a forum, for years and years and years. And then YouTube is now big, and I'm on Facebook, but I don't generally share my dolls on Facebook because a lot of my coworkers are friends with me on Facebook, so I have to be kind of careful, not crisscrossing the lines to create troubles in my life. So mainly my outlets really are Doll Fan and then here on YouTube, and I have grown to really love this community because it really helps me enjoy my dolls so much more, to be able to share with everybody else that has the same passion for this wonderful hobby of ours. So that's pretty much it. I'm sort of half in and half out. But if it ever came down to it, I'd never give up this hobby. I can tell you that much. If someone gave me an ultimatum, like I had to give up this hobby or else, whether it's for a relationship or a job, I would fight for the things that I love in my life. Do I want it to ever come to that? Gosh, I hope it never does. But I would never just give up my doll collecting and enjoying what I love for somebody else. Let's put it that way. So I feel very strongly about the fact that these dolls bring me so much joy. And they are just, I don't know, I look forward to them every day. They brighten up my mood when I'm feeling a little low about things. And, I have a very stressful life. I have teenage daughters, one who's getting ready to leave me very soon for college, and just life in general is very stressful, and this is something that makes me very happy, so that I'm very loud and proud about. So yeah, there's my answer, I guess you could say. So yeah, I hope that explains it. I hope I haven't rambled on too much, and yeah, so I think anybody else that's listening or watching this video out there that wants to do this tag, it's a great video. I think it's also a great way to get to know one another. I love these tag videos, they're fun. So yeah, I would love to hear everybody else's responses too. I've been finding them popping up all over, and I like hearing what other people go through and things like that. But hopefully someday I won't care whoever knows about it. I hope to get to that point. And probably when I get older and I'm, when I retire and I'm not in the public eye, I guess you could say, in the type of line of work that I am, that I wouldn't really worry so much about who wanted to judge me for whatever. And I'm sure I'll get there because I've gotten more and more comfortable with who knows over the years. And so, yeah, it's a learning curve. So, and there's my dogs barking in the background because they're playful today. So anyways, guys, that's it for now. Baby Janica says hello to everybody. Hello, my aunties. Hello. Mwah. She loves seeing you all. So like I said, I'll try to do her details video very, very soon. And, be able to show her off because she's absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And I hope you guys don't get sick of seeing her. I adore this baby. But there's her pretty little outfit. Say hello. My pink, pretty Paz Rodriguez outfit. I love this romper. It's so pretty. Not coming across the color that it is, of course, but you guys get the idea. She's not this red and pink. Like this other baby over here looks like he's like purple and blue in times, and she looks like she's neon pink. I wish I liked the color of white walls or eggshell color, because then the coloring would probably be great in here. But there she is. Say hello. Alright guys, that's it for now. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.